Well, that was bound to happen, right? Also, gotta love the fact that for some reason they set the Dunbat up with, like, you know, a voice recorder, or sorry, a speaker system so that it could speak. Although, of course, that might be something that the AI itself had, like, built around it with its structure gel. I'm gonna be honest with you folks. Initial playthrough, I spent a long time wheeling this ladder around here, and you can get it around here when it's literally parked in front of the crawl space you need to get into. Oh well, that was never gonna go easy, right? Well, that was a Half-Life loading screen and a half. And just like any good Metroidvania, you turn around and immediately get roadblocked and said, why did you turn around the opposite direction? Well, because, you know, I had to actually check. There might have been cake down that hole. You never know. So now we don't have any way to get to the very depths of the ocean, where the pressure is fucking crushing. Great. Honestly, you'd expect a monster to walk by down there, but no. We just hear growlies. So I hope Catherine has a plan B. Oh, she's gonna be devastated when we turn her back on. Wait, so if James Wan goes insane by being let run indefinitely and being turned on and off, but Catherine's totally fine, right? She's good with ejecting herself and plugging herself back in and starting back up, and I guess we were restarting his simulation every time, which was kind of rough. Where the hell are we? Cube multi-purpose volume NMRI. Can I get lights on in this place, please and thank you? My decision. I've decided to finalize the arc with the scans we have. I'm sorry for all of you who wanted to go but didn't get a chance to scan yourself before the project was put on hold. It's been 2 months since we've added a scan, and I don't see how I'll ever be able to win back the support you all showed me when we started the project. I'm sorry. I never meant for anyone to take their lives. It was never my intention to fool anyone. I just wanted to save something. What's left to do? Apply interface module, seal the ARC capsule, ask permission from 4Q, brief Avansky, Lindwall, Peterson, and Hill, take the shuttle to Omicron, pick the power suits, ride the climber into the abyss, regroup at Tau, head to the launch site, load the bullet, and launch the ARC. Them's the fucking plans. Let's do it. Lock and load, baby. Space gun. ARC locator. That's where we are, and the ARC actually did make it down to Phi. It looks like it headed off towards the trench. What the fuck's going on there? ARC attitude survey. To gauge staff opinions, please fill out this survey. Recently it was decided that the ARC project would become Pathos 2's last official commitment. The staff has been urged to carry on with their duties despite Earth's catastrophic condition. I think the ARC project is the most logical step towards saving mankind, and that we should spend as much time and resources as needed to complete it. Fucking yeah. I mean, literally, the alternative is what? Bioengineer gills and start learning to live underwater? Stick our brains in robots and become sentient machine flesh hybrids? No. Digital AI shot into space. That's the way to go. Strongly agree. Hell yeah. To embark, every passenger needs to be flushed with electromagnetism using a pilot seat. These scan sessions are known to cause nausea and headaches, sometimes lasting up to 3 days. I think temporary physical discomfort, no matter how severe, is a small price to save mankind. Are we really saving it? Are we just prolonging our death? Fuck it. You know what? Honestly, it's just my meat suit, right? Strongly agree. I will undergo discomfort temporarily if it means indefinite prolonging of a quality of life that I deem suitable. The Ark is built to fit a Ranger Mark 7 probe, sorry, not 5, 7 probe, meaning it could be shot into space with the Omega space gun and technically survive for thousands of years, living off the light from our sun and distant stars. I think the Ark should leave Earth behind and be launched into space. Okay, one, the fuck does it matter if we're here, like, orbiting Earth in our fucking, like, literal solar system, like, or boom, shoot it the fuck out there into deep space. And hell, maybe thousands of years on our travel trajectory, alien finds us, figures out we're human. Like, that's a fucking long shot. That's sci-fi fantasy. But like, why not? Why not just shoot it? Literally send us towards Voyager. Like, get us onto a path that we will match and surpass it. Live among the stars, baby. The digitization of humanity is an opportunity to make a quantum leap in our own evolution. People inside the Ark will, out of necessity, be generated from existing genetic code, but could be altered to allow for cosmetic changes, ease aging, and even prevent death. I think we are at risk of losing humanity if we were to rid ourselves of disease and or mortality. Fuck that shit! Let us evolve. Let us move into the next step of whatever we want to call humanity, or if we get rid of humanity. I think we're at risk of losing our humanity if we rid ourselves of disease. I mean, yes, I will. I agree that we will be altering ourselves, but I still think we should. Fucking, so I'm gonna strongly disagree. It's a weirdly worded question. I think we should still do it, regardless of whether I agree that it changes what we are fundamentally, right? There are only 58 people left alive to be stored inside the Ark. Oh, I got my count off. A way to diversify and expand the population would be to introduce artificial intelligences that would in every way appear to be human, but with childlike and naive sensibilities. Creepy way to put it. As we continue to explore the nature of intelligence, we may find a way to make them smarter in the future. I think even an inferior group of artificial people would benefit our society. Now you're just making a second-class citizen. I'm gonna go no. Maybe we'll be able to figure out how to breed AIs down the line. But I don't think that we should build in a society in which there are helper bots that are basically like children and naive. It feels gross. Super gross. Thank you for participating. This is how your colleagues voted. I'm not entirely sure if this lines up with the world at large, but most people tend to agree that we should move on the Ark. Eternity among the stars, hell yeah, buddy! Inferior companions, it's actually pretty evenly distributed. I am glad that a majority, or rather the largest group of people, strongly disagree, and the majority of people disagree in some way. Still skeeves me out a bit. Pain for gain, people agree or strongly disagree. No one strongly disagrees, but I mean, I can understand why the split between strongly and just agree on that one. And artificial evolution. I can see why a lot of people would agree that curing mortality fundamentally changes humanity. And again, I think I also lean along that side, but what I think the actual question is asking is, should we still do it though? If they asked, should we do it, then I think everyone would, okay, maybe I don't think everyone would say it, but I personally believe and feel it is correct that, yeah, let's get rid of our foibles.
Huh? Wait, this isn't... Oh, no! WoW got to the Dunbat before we did, am I right?
Well, it was talking. That's rarely a good sign.
Damn it. The Dunbat was our best shot. I was really banking on this to work.
Come on, we can't quit now. There's gotta be another way. How do you think you did it? How did the team get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
If they didn't use the Dunbat, the only other way would be the climber at Omicron. It's like an elevator which supposedly reaches all the way down into the abyss.
Okay, so we do that. We go to Omicron and take the elevator.
Yeah, okay. Sure. We'll just head over to Omicron and hope there's a power suit that fits you. You know, so you don't implode while in the abyss.
That does sound useful.
Alright, let's go then. Wait, what is this place? Seems to be a lot of information on the Ark here. There's a prototype and everything.
Okay.
Let's start it up. I want to see how it works. Maybe we can figure out how to get on the Ark.
You know what? Honestly, good call. Never really considered that.
How difficult could it be?
Like, our initial mission was just to make sure that everything's all right with the Ark, which we figured out it's not, and then it was like, well, we gotta launch it. Now is the good time to realize, hey, maybe we should also try and, upload ourselves. It would be nice if we continued on towards the Ark, right? Oh, and also thank you for turning on the lights. That's a lot of terabytes. Approximately 43% of memory corrupted. Simulation reconfiguration necessary. Ooh, okay, so let's turn off. Let's turn off everything, and I can't actually get into scenes to turn everything off. Okay, all right. So we only have 1,152 terabytes of stuff. So we require a simulation base type Soma. Where was that? And then we require vegetation. So wait, hold on. So I can't turn off the forest. And type.soma. Where was type.soma? I'm trying to read through here. There we are. Package Soma. Youth. Okay, so Soma Hume requires WMod, weather mod, atmosphere, interface scan, lighting, and water. Okay, so yeah, I guess we do kind of need an atmosphere in our interface scan. Where's our water? Water. There we are. And lighting. Okay, we're running out of space here quick. So we can either include rigid physics and fluid physics, but no soft physics. Buoyancy, heat, and daylight. Shit. Yeah, that's not actually working. So we immediately overload everything. There has to be a way to get rid of that scene that's loaded in there. One would think, right? Maybe I can just change what the scene is? It's also nice to see that the WoW hasn't, like, corrupted the Ark. Because I don't want advanced vegetation. There are any other that... Oh, there are multiple types of water. No, they're not. Yeah, so the lake does actually take up less space than that. Okay, well, we'll try lake. Oh, and there's 2 different types of light that will work. Well, we'll try moon, which is day-night. Okay, so we can put on... That's a lot for fluid. Fuck. Okay, maybe if I just put you on. Then a systems interface. Hey, that actually works. So we only have rigid physics, fluid physics, buoyancy, atmosphere, and interface scan, day, night, but it's stuck to being the moon rather than noon. Advanced vegetation. We could even load in a couple extra things if we wanted to. Oh, that's not enough. Oof. Oh, that would require heat if we want clouds or a boat. I can put on a dirt road. That's about it. Do we want a bench and a chair and... Ooh, nope, too much. Oh, I needed water. There we are. Let's give us a road to at least walk by. The choices of what actually to include.
Shouldn't be that difficult. I just want to make sure I understand how the scan data is formulated before we start messing around with the real arc. Run the simulation and then hit pause while the code is running. It'll give me a cross-section of the process.
I actually wonder if I was able to upload the other ones if I hadn't deleted them, but...
Better not use real data. I don't want to repeat what we did to Brandon.
Second that.
You know what? Fair enough. I just wanted to see if I could talk to myself, see how I would react. We can... So by slowing this down, now we are running a diagnostic on the dummy.
Yes, of course. So precise, so perfect.
Nothing like admiring your own work.
What? Oh, right.
So now we know how to get on the Ark, right?
Kind of.
What?
It's just I don't really know who you are. Maybe there's a way to plug you in, or maybe scan somehow. We need to figure this out before we leave.
So this is like choking the allocated memory and basically causing everything to go into slow mode. I'm gonna stop the... No, I can't actually stop the simulation. Well, I can pause
while
it.
the dummy is loaded, otherwise I can't know if it's working or not.
Quick, someone write down the code. That's going to be important. Prep arc with signal transmitter. Power packs, TODs, extra oxygen. Or sorry, tools, and P11 permission.
Wow, that's so cool. It's the whole gang.
A crew photo? Really? Who were you saving this for? The world was dead.
Thanks, Simon. I thought being an asshole wasn't invented until the 22nd century. Now I know better.
Wait, look, I mean, honestly, it's a valid criticism, right? Like, hazmat suit, power suit, proper usage for the safety of you and your colleagues. Put on the neoprene suits in body harness. Check the HPS for any visual damages. Starting with the legs, fix the parts onto your harness and work yourself upwards. Lock all the pieces together as you go. Let a partner help you with the back piece and torso. Tap the gear button on your arm piece. You should hear the suit seal itself. The suit will then start to equalize pressure and tap into the oxygen tank. If the suit doesn't seal itself, flex or shock absorbers and try again. Still doesn't work, do not try to fix it yourself. Contact maintenance. Note the HPSs are heavy and the suits will compensate. You will be effectively stronger than you think you are. Be careful. Regular training applies. Don't hold your breath, don't stay out too long, don't dive too deep, don't dive with malfunctioning equipment. High pressure diving suits are needed to undergo mandatory maintenance. Check up before suiting up. Not doing so puts you into risk of oxygen poisoning, pulmonary edema, and death. And
That's Phi, all right. Quick stop at Omicron, then Tau, then Phi.
Let's do it.
alrighty, that's the rest of the game's map right there. Let's figure out where we're going.